Good morning. Hope everyone's all ready to craft this morning. Mr. Christian did some spring things and we are going to make a spring flower garden. Everybody needs a little something to brighten their world up right now after all the cold winter. So, everyone should have their packet by now. And inside you'll find all the things you need to make this spring flower. First of all, you're going to need your piece of white paper, which is going to be our background. And we also have a piece of green, which is going to be our grass at the bottom. And then we have various flower petals already cut. So they are all ready for us. And I found it was easiest if we just chose a flower color. Let's see, we started with yellow on that one, but it doesn't really matter. I have pink this time. And these green strips are going to be our flower petals, flower stems actually. So we'll put them on later when we know how tall our flowers need to be. So first of all, we're going to I'm going to have a pink flower first. Hey Everett, I'm glad you made it today. You're going to get to make flowers with me today. The easiest way to make our flowers, I found, was to just start crisscrossing our strips on our paper, and then we're going to glue them down, like I have across there. So, first of all, we're going to take a piece and put some glue on the back. Gotta get my glue ready. Hope everybody has their glue and maybe a pair of scissors. You may need those later for cutting our grass. So we're just going to put a piece of pink paper down, is what I'm using. And then, hey, Van and Luciella, Daisy, Paisley. Oh, and I have to remember to tell Carly hello, because she may not be watching, because sometimes she can't see it live, but she watches it later. So, I know her mom came and picked up her stuff yesterday. So, we're crossing our flower petals. And you're going to have a little crisscross. And I used 1, 2, 3. We'll put another one in there. Remy, Everly, nice that you made it today. That's good. We've got a pretty good crowd going today. And it's so beautiful outside. I really enjoyed my trip down here to do this because the sun's shining and it's nice. Okay, so I have made kind of a star shape with my strips. And now I'm going to start folding them over. So I'm putting a dot of glue in the middle and I'm folding over. And then I'm going to put another dot and fold over another strip. And it doesn't really matter what order you fold your strips over. You're just going to keep folding and making a little flower design. And when we get them all folded over, then we have a center to add to our flower. So here we go, folding flower petals. This takes a little bit of time, and you may need help, I don't know. It shouldn't be that difficult, but you just never know. Sometimes it's nice just to have an extra hand to help hold them down. And you may have to take some tape or something to give it the final. Okay, my fingers have glue on them, so it's not wanting to stay down. Okay. So now, I have one flower made. And then we're going to try, let's go with yellow. I'm going to use the same process. Just start crisscrossing our strips. Strip number 1 and 2. And 3. And kind of try to make them even so your flower petals come out about the same size. And if we go too fast, you guys do know that you can rewind later, watch it later if you miss something, catch up later. Okay, we're almost done with yellow. Okay. And it's sticky. Okay. So now I have my yellow star, and we're just going to start folding again. Folding them over, sticking them down. Folding over and sticking them down. Okay, this is a little bit time consuming, but that's okay. When we get this one done, I'll show you how to do the stems for your flowers and the grass. Okay, we're almost there with this one. My glue's sticky, which is the whole purpose of glue, is stickiness, but not on your fingers. Okay. When you get these all done, you may want to give them to someone in the family or a friend just to brighten their day, because they're really pretty when we get them all finished. They're quite colorful. And I'll bet someone would like to have that on their refrigerator when it's finished. And let's see, I think I'll put a orange dot in the middle of mine because that's what I happen to have. Okay, so now we have completed 2 of our flowers, but for time's sake, I am going to show you how to do your grass. I'm going to put it at the bottom. Well, first let's put our stems on first. We're just going to need a little dab of glue on our stem, and then we're just going to stick it up there under our flower. So now I have one stem. And I'll do the other one also. A little bit of glue and put it right up here under my flower. And they don't have to be straight. Flower stems can be any number of shapes and directions there. Okay, and to make the petals for our flower, I'm going to take another one of these green things, and we're just going to use half. I just tore mine in half and then added it to my flower petal, my stem. So now I have one petal. Oh, let's get a little more glue on there so things stick together. And I want it down here. A little more glue. Sometimes it takes more than you anticipate. Okay, so now I have petals started. This one doesn't want to stick. Let's see. My leaves, they're not petals, I apologize. Okay, and then we need to do the same thing on the other one. Let's tear and glue. More glue. And I'm going to put this one turned down just because I want it to be different. And one more time. Petals, leaves, and one more. Okay, so now my stems are like really long. I don't think I need them that long, so I'm going to take my scissors, or you could just tear it off, it doesn't matter, and snip that off so that it doesn't go below my paper. And then we have this lovely grass we're going to put at the bottom. And it's a little bit too wide, so we're going to have to trim it up. But before we do, we're going to make it look like grass by snipping. You're going to take it and just snip, 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 snip. You can make your grass as thick or as skinny as you would like. And we're going to just add it then to our paper. And if you want, you can like curl it up a little bit or something to make it look pretty. Since I didn't do my third flower, You guys will go ahead and do that before you add your paper, but I just wanted to make sure you knew the process of how to do this. We're going to glue it down to our paper, right over the stems of our flowers, and press it down. And you can make it as tall as you like with your flowers. And then whatever's left over on the end, I'm just going to get rid of it. Just tear it off. Okay, so now you have the process. Whoops, my flower came apart. Oh my goodness. We lost its center. Better give it a little more glue. Press it back. Okay, and if you would like, I lost the other one too. It's coming off. It's going to take a little bit of time for everything to dry. If you want, you can draw sunshine in the top or clouds or anything you'd like on there. Use your crayons. Finish it up. And when yours is finished, it'll look a lot like mine. Thank you very much. I'm glad everybody came, and I hope you enjoyed making your craft. Have a good day.